Well done.
I do.
No, don't res me. I was licking his ass.
Oh, well,
I was all up in
yeah,
Ronin's crevices.
Oh, the double revive. The triple revive, baby. The triple revive, baby. You gotta, yeah.
I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I need your help.
Oh.
Just
Oh,
kidding.
what the, you're
just
really
kidding.
corner camping too? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't, like, why are you
Oh,
playing like this?
shit.
Half their stories, they be made up. I can't believe in cap tragedies.
My beloved cucklords, we have made it to the last day of 2020. Congratulations. Before we hop into the video, let's do the $20 in Robux giveaway, picking a random comment from the video Monday. Congratulations to the boy Lucci. So I'll show his comment real fast. I do these every week, so make sure to have post notifications on, hit that bell so you know when I do these. But for this video, guys, I'm going to be going over 10 tips that I think will help anyone get to Rogue. So these are just 10 ranked tips. These apply to Rogue Company, but also any shooting game, really. You know, I made it to the top rank in Apex, in Overwatch, and now Rogue Company. So I think my my input is definitely worth hearing, and I think if you apply these, it'll definitely help you out. So in no particular order at all, starting off with number 10, we have add randoms with good vibes and communication. So if you're on the ranked grind, especially if you don't have a full team of 4, it can definitely be frustrating, you know, not having callouts. You know, if you get randoms that suck, they're not going to the same site as you, they're at B planning when you're trying to go A, it's a fucking disaster. So anytime you get a random on your team who's good at the game, or they have good vibes, or they have good communication, make sure you add them to your party, and now you guys have 2 out of 4, you know, who are on the same page, and it's much better than going solo. Number 9, we have a strategy every single round, regardless what it is. So before you hop out of the dropship, you need to be pinging a site. You need to be at least, you know, telling your team, you know, which site we're going to. Let's plan B, let's plan A. On defense, you know, all right, us 2 at B, you 2 at A. Even if your team's not replying, or they're fucking mutes, they're not saying anything, they might hear you, and at least you guys are on the same page, and most likely the other team is not. So you're gonna have an advantage. Number 8, we have watch the best players on Twitch and YouTube and be a student of the game. So I mean, simply put, if you're not watching, you know, good players to figure out strategies, then you're just simply not trying hard enough. You know, if that's an easy way to get better. You know, watch the best players during scrims, watch YouTubers who you enjoy watching to pick up strategies. Pretty much a lot of the plays that I've learned were through experience, so a lot of these things, you know, you guys should be applying as well. You can always, you know, watch G-Nash, you know, they're the best team on earth. They're always doing scrims. Whatever they're doing works, so just picking up little things that'll help you. Number 7, and this applies to life in general, but I'm no Dr. Phil, but know how to take a loss and bounce back. You know, have a vibe reset. So if you get a loss, if you're playing with your team that you play with a lot, and you guys lose a game, don't start blaming each other. Don't get triggered. Don't carry that dark dog shit energy into the next game. Just completely reset. It happens. Take a deep breath. Stay positive. Don't blame your teammates, and just get out there in the next one. Numero 7. Use rogues that complement each other. So if you see your random instantly locks Fixer and you like to play Phantom, you should maybe consider using a different rogue. You know, having a double sniper is kind of a death wish. You know, it's not really going to work in Demolition ranked. So just use rogues that complement each other. If you see no one's played Saint, it's, you know, you really could use a Saint, you know, end up playing Saint. So sometimes just lock them right away. I'm a hypocrite because I lock Lancer every time no matter what, but for the most part, you know, be a little flexible, make sure you guys have a good team, good comp going into the rounds. And to piggyback off of that one, we have number 5, play rogues you're comfortable with. Don't just play a role rogue and not be confident. So I know I just said, you know, play rogues that help the team, but at the same time, don't just play a rogue because your teammates are telling you to. If you're much more comfortable on someone else, you know, just play that rogue. At the end of the day, that's going to be more important. So if everyone's, you know, fucking yelling at you to play Dahlia or Saint, but you're a much better at Chalk, then ignore them. Tell them, you know, look, I'm much better at Chalk. I'll bring more value as this guy. You don't want to play a rogue you're not confident with. That is no good. I kind of touched on this earlier, but at number 4 we have if solo, try to make callouts all game and keep the vibes up even if nobody is talking. So the solo ranked grind is definitely hard, but it is doable. You know, if you're the positive kind of energy on the team, you know, you're keeping everyone's vibes up. They probably hear you. If they're not talking, that doesn't mean they can't hear you. So still make plans, you know, have a strategy, stick to it, and you know, your randoms they'll want to play good, you know, if you can bring the best out of them. At number 3, we have chess versus checkers. So use prior round knowledge to your advantage and outsmart your opponent. So if a team does something on round 1 and it works, and they do something on round 2 and it doesn't work, I guarantee you round 3 they're going to do the first of the two. You know, they're going to do what they think works. They're going to think that's your weak spot. So use that to your advantage. You know, you can kind of play around that. You know, you just got to outsmart them. That's really all I can say in this one, is just, you know, be creative. Try and remember what worked for them, what didn't. So on defense, you have an advantage. You know what they're most likely going to do. And if you're in the right position, you'll win more games. Number 2, we have revives win games. So that's just the reality we live in. Dahlia and Saint will win games. You know, the team that can get more revives off is at a much higher advantage. So if you're looking for a rogue to get really good at, I would highly recommend considering Dahlia or Saint. That way you bring more value to your team. More players will want to play with you. Because, you know, a good Saint, you know, a Saint that can win their one-on-ones at the same time as rezzing the whole team, that's the first person I try and add to my team, you know, when I get online. So revives win games. And if you're not playing Saint or Dahlia, just revive your fucking teammates. Let's kind of change that non-revive culture that Rogue Company is known for. At number 1, this is definitely the most important of them all, and this can be applied to life in general, to other shooter games, to really anything, but most definitely it applies to Rogue Company Ranked. And number 1, we have confidence. You can win, you will win. Don't be timid by the opposing team ever. So as soon as the game starts, if you see a team that you've lost to before, you know they have a good player, you're already talking about this team beats us all the time, you know, you're already taking the confidence away from your teammates. You definitely don't have confidence if you're saying that type of shit, and it just doesn't help anybody. So going into the game, no matter who you're playing, no matter what team's more stacked, whatever it is, just know you can win. You know, believe you can win. Just be confident, play your game. Worst case you lose, who gives a fuck? Just go out there and, you know, make plays. But most importantly, be confident. You know, say, I can win this shit. I will win this shit. Let's go. But there you have it, guys. 10 ranked tips from me. I hope, you know, you guys do apply these. I promise that will change your game. They'll change your experience. They'll change the value you bring to your team. So I do hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a subscribe, thumbs up, all that bullshit, because it really does help me a lot, and I've been growing like crazy, and you guys are fucking awesome. My video yesterday had 125 likes and 0 dislikes, and that just shows, you know, what a positive fucking supporting kind of community that I've been building here. So thank you guys so much. Be safe tonight for New Year's Eve. Enjoy the last day of this fucked up year. Going into 2021, you know, if you guys don't change anything, it's not going to be much different of a year. So apply yourself, you know, write down some goals. I know I sound like fucking Dr. Phil right now. I think he's my idol. But just, you know, make sure you guys, you know, seriously apply yourself. You're capable of whatever the fuck you want. But that's all for now. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace out.
We haven't even made a play in one round. Just running at him, just
Yeah,
outgunning.
we're just killing him. Oh my god, what a grenade. Oh my god.
Oh, she's one shot, she's one shot. She's right behind you.
Ah, man.
No enemies remaining. Well done.
No, don't res me. I was licking his ass.
Oh, well.
I was all up in Ronan's crevices.